comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Projectile to try and change the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big counter. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Throws him. What's next? All right, what's coming up next? Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Drive usage is back, finishes with the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Burns the drive gauge. Jumps? Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Closes the gap. Going in, experiencing burnout. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Player two will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over. Uses the gauge for a super arc. Oh, let's go. Genius read with that throw escape. Uses their drive gauge. The drive impact doesn't work. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player two, the low kick hits. Medium kick, impact, squash. So, what's next? Tries to bait out a react. Can this drive bring them back? This can lead to some big damage. What are they gonna do? Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. Oh my god, they just choked it up, break through with the throw. Player one survived that tense mirror match.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. He chops him with a shorty. Bops him with a target combo. Hold your breath. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch counter. Gets through the opening. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Still slugging it out at this range. How will they utilize this? All right, what's coming up next? Player, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. In there! Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen? Charges forward. Holds out with the block. This fight is just underway. What kind of game went down to the wire? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Experiencing burnout. Player one in dire straits with burnout. What'll happen? They're going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. A quick breather. Player nothing stops this train. Wheel closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's the drive. Final rep. The drive impact doesn't work. Blocks it. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. They're in lit impact. Squat. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Player one is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Burns out. Let's go! This unleashes some big damage. Keeps him out. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 comes away with the win.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Decides to go in with the target combo. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. Burnout is triggered. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but can get some. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. That drive impact doesn't get through. Forcefully closes the gap. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Knockdown and picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Good judgment there. Took him to the... Ooh! Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo as a filler. You've got to be mindful of reach and experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. Big throws. What'll happen here? Zones with the fireball. Goes for the jumping. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Crowns him from above. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drop. Gotta do better than that. Anti-air in the butt. Oh my, the protect. Life lead is there, but still anyone's distant leads us in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows the medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast them? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. No good on fire. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. They break things off to take a quick breather. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Brushes off the impact. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Burnout activates. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Solid combo. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Which way you gonna block? Player experiencing burnout. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Jump! Oh my god, they just chumped it up! Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here!
This is the path I have chosen.
They gotta dig down deep. Burnout activates. Player drives and back misses. Back into the corner. Let's subtract, closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back out adds a bit of OG spice to it. Putting the cherry on top. This could really tip the scale. This might be a pivotal super art. Crowns him from above. Player 1, nothing stops this train. Jumps. Medium betting it all on the drive rush. Punish counter sets the table. Player 1 can't use driving. Wow reads the counterattack. All in with the rush. Both sides getting ready. They are not getting close to each other. Jump goes to the air. Denies the jumping. Player one, this is gonna hurt. They didn't take the throw. Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Here comes a new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Overdrive. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whiff an attack and then strike without hesitation. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two chases them down. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO! Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start, lands a punish counter for the first hit. Goes to the overdrive. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Oh, with the look, hits him with a stop and pop. Super on, uses the gauge for a super on. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that hurt.
Oh, let's go. Barely blocks the jump in. Goes low. Player one, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Time to reassess the situation. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player two will need to use their meter here wisely. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Throws a fireball. One chance here may end flatlines in. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Hadouken!
The last round. It's now or never. Crowns him from above. Excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Keeps him out. Nothing stops this train. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start this. Knew the throw was coming. Player one can't use drive anymore. Turns out. Player one tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Pokes with a kick. This may turn into a big chance. They've got about half life left. Player two connects with the throw. Player one can't use any drive. There's a burnout. Are you kidding me? Player one was definitely sweating during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Add a bit of OD spice there. Hits them with a stop and pop. Plus the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive up. Player one chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? The jump-in is denied. Very solid corner switch. All right, what's coming up next? Player two chases them down. In a dire situation, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy in there. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump hits them with a stop and pop. Beats it up with a combo into super. The level 3 super. looking to make them feel it.
Bet that hurt.
Now, can they finish the job? Clamp digs in deep to get that drive impact. Gets the combo. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player in there. Player one proved to be the victor in that mirror match.